once you're through flanging and you get it out of the form block, your rib actually has a slight curve to it. So to get the curve out, you flute it. However, that's not the only thing you're doing. You're actually going to be doing two things simultaneously. You flute it to get it to lay flat, but then you also have to hammer these flanges so it's at a nice 90-degree angle. And when you do that, it bends again. So then you flute again. So it's just this process of going back and forth between fluting, hammering it to 90, fluting again, until you just get these nice, perfectly formed ribs. So that gets it, see, that gets it closer. You know, it's fairly flat. And that's round one. Now, I go and I'm going to hammer this over so it's at 90 degrees. And to do this, I just gave me a nice little form there. I'm using this to keep it down. And I just hammer it to... And if you come down, you can see, if you come down eye level with it, you can actually see where you need the flute more. So I need some flute from about here to the end. So that's where I'm really gonna emphasize these and do some more. That's a little better. I'm going to do just a little more here. And here I actually did a little too much. So I can hammer that out just a little bit. And if you do a little too much, here's how you can hammer it out. I just lay it flat, and I just ever so slightly. Yeah, that's getting better. Do a little more up here. And then, a question I had initially was, how flat is flat enough? Because, I mean, you can keep working on this and, you know, is it going to be absolutely perfect? So, the advantage of having a technical counselor is you can just take this to an experienced home builder and say, hey, look at this. Is this good enough? And so I took it to a guy who's going to be our technical counselor. He looked at it and was like, oh yeah, that's a lot better than most of them I see. I'm like, cool. We'll keep doing it then. So it's not perfectly straight, but it's a lot straighter than it was a while ago. So, and it's straight enough that hopefully it will fly one day.